Hey, good evening. What's going on? What's up, Real Darrow, G Money, Jet, long time. How are you, Jet? Craig, Kenneth? Haven't been on here much. I'll tell you what, I've been fighting a headache since I went to the dentist there a month ago. So, got my neck cracked and maybe a hair better, but that's been some of mine. Been just busy with Discord. I will talk about I started also a stock only Discord. What's up, Julian? I did a stock only Discord. I just started at wyckoffsmi.com under Pro Traders. What's up, Engraver? So I wanted to get on here. Everybody knows this Bitcoin chart. Never really expected us to get this deep, but we want to talk about a few things. Got a few things to discuss here, so let's wait a minute. I'm sure not many people are going to be here tonight since we've been pretty lackadaisical on getting live. Tomorrow is Carrie's birthday, so might not be live tomorrow night. I'm not sure what her and I are doing. I'm in St. Louis. What's up, Tag McFadden? But I want to get here tonight just in case I can't do tomorrow night. Hey, Jet, she's good. No complaints on our end. Birthday's tomorrow, so she'll be in here in a minute, I'm guessing. All right, we've only got 50 in here at the moment. Usually I wait for about 100. But like I said, we're going to be probably a little short tonight. What up, Scott? Give you a wrench real quick. Bob Osamo. Yeah, so let's talk about this. I mean, we were lucky enough to be long at 7,500. Basically did not sell on the rally. What's up, Crypto Barry? You know, I was expecting a move down, you know, maybe around 8,800. I thought we'd tag through these lows, spring it. So I did have some stops in, we had some stops in around 9,000, 9,100, and then really bought back around 87.35 on this break. And have really stuck with it. So giving back some of the gains. Litecoin and Ethereum, we've given back some gains as well, but they've held up much better. Here's the same chart with Ethereum. Nice, come down here and check this low here. So I think these are probably flat corrections. Same thing with Litecoin. 5 ways off the low, then probably an A down, a B up, and a C down. So I think we still look good. Appreciate it, Lloyd. The video on Discord, I'm not sure what you mean. The new stock Discord, I'm doing a few videos there as well. So just so everybody knows, anybody in the crypto Discord at the 30 or 40 a month, you can get in the stock Discord for 20 a month. And if you're not in the crypto, you've got to go to Wyckoff SMI, click Pro Traders, and it's 40 a month. You'll get emails when I do trades, plus you're going to get access to the stock Discord. We'll talk about Bitcoin briefly in there, but really it's going to be all stocks. You know what, Peter? I did not do that. Dang. Somebody needs to do that. Let me slide in there right now. I had so much going on. That might help. Appreciate that, Peter. Fool. Stupid on my part. I had too much going on, and without Nick here, I got out of the swing of things. So there we are. So again, Litecoin, Ethereum, they look pretty good. Go back to Bitcoin. We just made about 81.62 a minute ago. Gave up 45 again. You can see here, we'll zero in on that. But nothing impulsive off the lows yet. Appreciate it, Nathaniel. Again, if we throw some counts on here, again showing we, for some reason TradingView doesn't show up, throw up, there we go. Again, we were long back here, had some stops at 90, we had stops at 79.50, I believe it was, 7,800 or so, 7,850. Bought back around 7,500. And again, I have rode this up and really rode it back down. First, I guess, first mistake I've kind of made probably this year. Had good gains, but I'm so bullish. If you've been on the channel here, you know what we're looking at on a bigger time frame. If you go to a bigger time frame, since the lows from 31.20, we had excellent buys on the way up. As you can see here, all the buys on the way up. Up here at 13,000, I was looking a break down to 8 grand. So really, everything has worked perfectly. It's just the last break's been a little deep. They're blaming that on miners capitulation. But one thing I want to show here. So again, if we're right on Elliott wave count, we've done a 1-2, and we've also done another 1-2. So if we're correct, we're ready for an explosion to the upside, which I still think is coming. We might work still a little bit lower. If you'll notice down here, when we were bullish off the lows, we had buy signal, buy signal, buy signal. I think there's about 14 buy signals on the way up. No sells. But from the first buy at 31.20, we did rally to 4,100. That was a 33% gainer, let's say. And then we gave back about 75, 79% of that, which really, so if we look at it closer, same type of things kind of happen. This is 31.50 or so. Again, we had the 1,000 up, and then we labored down here, looked like kind of a diagonal, came all the way back down to 33.50. So we had about an 80% retracement, and then we came alive, and then some more sloppiness. Then we came alive, and then as you know, we went clear to 14,000. So this was the start of a big rally. I'm still going to say we're doing the same thing here. We've had the big rally, 7,300 to 10.4, and then we're doing an 80% retracement. We kind of had a diagonal here. There's a couple different ways. This could be A down, this could be a B triangle, and this, tough to count. I believe I have it here. This could be a, hold on here. Here's what I think probably it is now is from this E wave here, we've had a diagonal down, as you can show by the white lines here. That was an A, and then we had an ABC up for a B. That was about 1,000 points. So if this next decline, the C wave decline is 0.618 of that, then really it would earmark 8,000, which we really have already seen. So we might go down and tag through that again, I'm not sure. But we really haven't heard anything. We're just, again, spending a bunch of time here retracing. So I'm still bullish. If we look at our software, here's like Litecoin. A lot of the charts look this way. From the low in Litecoin, you can see that the OP has continued to go to new lows, while price is held. So that's showing that there's been a ton of selling coming in while price has done a flat correction. And we're oversold at 37. The same charts are going to be for Ethereum, and also, let me show another one here. Here's Ethereum USD, same type of thing. OP, after the initial rally, has just been selling coming in while price is still holding sideways. And we just came off a 38 reading, which is oversold. We're at 41 now with a little bit of a bounce. And then we've got Bitcoin USDT. You can see the same thing. OP go down, constant selling since the 10-4 high. And again here, we was at 38 on the technometer, now we're up to 40.8. And then if we've got, I've had an issue with the software just a few minutes ago, but this is what I posted this morning in the Discord. You can see on the Bitcoin USD, same type of thing, OP, major selling coming in while price is still holding, and a 31.26 on the technometer. 36 is extreme oversold. 31.26 is off the charts oversold. And if we go back to a 3-month Bitcoin USDT chart, you can see down here was a 38, which was a buy when we broke down to the 8,000 level when I was friendly. And then we were really oversold again down there, 7,400, 7,300. We caught that low, and then here we are again, trying to catch a low again. So again, I'm long. I'm taking a little bit of heat here the first time really all year. But originally we bought the 7,500, so really I'm not taking any heat. But definitely off the gains when we rallied to 10.4. So what we got going here? 8,100 on Bitcoin, nothing going on here. Appreciate the 127 in here, considering I've not been live. We're going to try to get back to that. What up, Mr. Brown, Aimbot, Michael, No Name, Trade Safari. Some of our guys came over, obviously, from the Discord. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Nathaniel. I don't think we're going to go to the 6s. I really don't see the 7,300 giving away. I think we're mopping up the end of the decline here. Again, Ethereum, Litecoin, those things act well. Nick's been doing well with some smaller caps, which has kept everybody happy. Here's BCH. I mean, same type of chart, 5 waves up. And I think we've just done an ABC down. So no difference there. What's up, Crispy? John? Just really been busy with Discord. Like I said, I'm fighting headaches. I'm not sure why. Might just be stress. I did go ahead and launch the stock Discord. So let's talk about stocks here for a minute. If you get my free weekend review, you know I've been really leaning that this resistance on the Wyckoff wave would turn us lower. Today was kind of the first little bit of selling coming in. Technometers at 47.66. I expect a little bit more selling. Here's the Wyckoff wave growth, a little more of a composite. Again, not turning down, but still a 47 on the technometer. If we go to the SPY, Standard & Poor's 500. I think same thing here. We were overbought 2 days ago. You can see we're still at the same levels. Tech back to neutral. So looks like stocks ultimately are still headed higher, but maybe a little bit of a pullback still, really short term. This is the buy I gave everybody. Yeah, Peter, I'm hard on myself if you ask the wife. So usually everybody, you're only good as your last trade. So I stay stressed out. There's a TLT, the buy we gave on our pro traders and also in our Discord. 135, I think it was 60 or so. You can see we did that because the technometer was oversold. And now we're back to a 55, which is the most overbought that we've been in them for a while. So I think that's good coming off the low. It shows some strength. I think stocks will pull back a little bit more here in the next few days, and I'm going to pull out of here because I think what will happen is we're just going to come back down here at the 136 level, test this previous low here, put in a low volume test, and then we're going to break out, take out the blue line, and then head maybe on up to the 150s. So no, I do not smoke cannabis. It might help though, you're right. So again, we're getting ready to take this off. If you're long this and worried, some people are, go ahead and take it off. I think we'll get a chance to get it back cheaper. but a market that can get to overbought and stay overbought, I think showing some strength there. So again, a little higher, and then we're going to short-term sell, look to buy a pullback. But I think ultimately this is a spring by Wyckoff, and we're headed still higher on TLT, which I think also says the cryptos are still headed higher. I'm short the dollar. It's not on here actually. I think I sold around 26.90, I believe it was. If you didn't sell this, actually I said to buy the UDN, which is the bearish dollar index. I'm long this at 20.44. Let's throw that on there, I believe. I'll check the right day, but I think that's it. Not sure why it's not saved on here, but we'll get her saved. So we're long the bearish dollar. Again, it was oversold. It's back to overbought, so we don't have much profit in there, but we do have some, so we'll continue to watch that. Caterpillar is one here short term. I'm not going to give away anything. Caterpillar oversold, holding above what was a creek. That one could be interesting the days ahead. Throw another one out here, Keys. Keys is one that I think is going to go higher on us longer term. That one on a pullback would be nice. So again, if interested, WyckoffSMI.com, go to Pro Traders. $40 a month gets you email alerts and also into the new Discord. If you're part of the crypto Discord, there's a link there as well to only pay $20. So if you're in the crypto Discord, you can give us your Discord name. We'll let you in for $20. What up, Stunner? Appreciate it, Michael. I mean, Nick and I try to do that. There's Carrie. What's going on? Clifford, the tree man. So yeah, it's a little stressful. It's stressful doing the Discord and also managing the millions of dollars in assets. I've always managed stock assets, so to do the stocks, is not that big a deal. I manage money on the cryptos, private client group for 3%. On the stocks, I'm normally 2%. Obviously, stocks are not open 24 hours a day like the damn crypto. So what else? One news item that I thought was kind of interesting here is TradeStation. That's used by a lot of traders. I think it's good for good for cryptos here. They're launching trading in cryptos. They're a big believer in crypto. Making it easier for stock people to trade crypto is going to bring more people here. So I think that's huge news. It's going to continue. I think right now this talk about the minor capitulation is keeping us this week here, and I think we're going to dig out of here. So I'm still in the bull camp, guaranteed. And again, guys, in the Discord, you can see here that here's the Learn Crypto, and then right above it will be the Wyckoff one. So pretty simple. It's all in one area. Bitcoin still at 8,100. Stuck its head up there around 81.62, coming back down. Not showing any strength as of yet. We'll see if that low at 8,000 holds. I had some stops there and survived most of it. I've got some stops lower. Not going to give those away here on YouTube for too many people. What's going on, Short? The Fidelity news I'm sure you're talking about is just Fidelity offering custodialship. That's big news, so I'm still bullish. Probably would have traded a little better in the last couple of weeks, so I wasn't so long-term bullish. But I just don't want to miss what I think is going to be a nice rally year end, a nice rally going into 2020. What up, Ben? 170 people in here, appreciate it. Again, Nick and I probably not tomorrow night because it's Mrs. B's birthday. But we're not going anywhere. Don't want you guys thinking that we're not going to stay on the YouTube. We just got to get back to it. Actually, we bought new software to offer a way better presentation. Hopefully bring in some people to discuss coins. With that in mind, we got Ripple down here. It was down to 24, below 24 on the spike. Not a big Ripple fan, but I will say I think Ripple is making a big sideways too as well. Let's look at that. I think we've done a one off the low and another big ABC. If you want to count that. From the low at 20, I think it was 5 ways up. This is the wave 2 ending. We're headed a lot higher. So again, trade at your own risk. This is not investment advice. Let me run the disclaimer as well since I'm starting to do more stock. Let's run that real quick. Let's actually run the disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
Get that out of the way. Since I'm a registered investment advisor, I got to be really careful here. XRP has definitely been a disappointment. Let's see if buying it here. I think you can buy it here and use that probably a 22 stop or something like that. NEO came alive off the lows. Nick has traded that pretty well over in our Discord. I would think that one's going to continue higher as well with China. So that's all I got, guys. There's the Patreon. And again, if you go to wyckoffsmi.com, go to the store, go to the Pro Traders membership. I want to make sure the crypto people know. $40 a month, but down here at the bottom, click here for $20 a month if you're a part of the crypto. So again, guys, that was a quick 25 minutes. Zen, again, Nick has traded that one. There's Zen coming off the lows at 3. I would think some of these are going to try to continue higher. So. Daniel Baker wants to know, Daniel Backer wants to know, the Wyckoff. Am I upset here? I don't think I got too many. Hold on there. Let's see if I've got it. I got too much action on these charts. I just think the 9,000 I think was support, so I think we came down and sprung that, and then I think we're testing it. So I still think this is accumulation. I think the lows at 3,100. I just think we've kind of knocked out the weekends. I think the majority of people missed the rally from 3,000 to 14, and they're hoping it goes lower. They missed the rally from 74 to 10.4. So again, and I'm showing with the software, with the big selling coming in on all coins while price is holding, I think that tells you somebody's under accumulation. Wyckoff called it the composite man. So it's somebody more knowledgeable than myself. I still think it's accumulating here for a year-end rally. Appreciate it, Danny. I think we got 670 people or so over in the Discord. Definitely got a good group. So shout out to 173 people. Appreciate it. Again, anybody new, we're usually on here Monday through Thursday around 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. With the Discords, we're a little busy. We've been not as good, but not as consistent. But we're going to try to get back to that. Again, we've got new software that we've bought. We're trying to take it to another level. So you're welcome, Crypto Barry. YouTube's been good to us. Everybody following us has been good. So we've got a great community. I do 95% Wyckoff with a little bit of Elliott. Nick's really knowledgeable on the fundamentals, trading the small caps. So I think we pretty well got it covered. And now I've always given stock ideas, traded stock money, but I also doing the Discord there. So if you're on TLT, look to sell it maybe in the next couple days. That information will be in both Discords. And I think stocks ultimately still head higher, and I think cryptos are heading higher. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. Appreciate it. Catch you again shortly. We're going to run the outro as we normally do. Who is Wyckoff if nobody doesn't know that? And catch you tomorrow night if I'm not with the wife. Otherwise, I'm sure you'll catch me late in the weekend. Late during the week or during the weekend if we get some volatility, which I would think volatility is going to return here quickly. Weed stocks, I thought was maybe going to finally come under accumulation, so I haven't really given buys on the Discords on any weed stocks. Partial maybe start to accumulate. All right, guys, I'm out of here.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907, I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and create the Richard E. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.